Hi, it's Liberty. It's December 22nd, 2024, and it's our third anniversary at Century Farms. Of course, everything is decorated for Christmas with all the presents and everything. This is the living room, and I really do enjoy decorating for Christmas. As you probably know by now. So we will head through this doorway to the piano room, which is also decorated for Christmas. This is the door I keep shut during piano lessons. One of the things that happened this year was I got a new piano free from the neighbor. So that was exciting. And looking back the other direction into the living room. Let me just pause a moment and show you this view at night. I just love the glowing lights at nighttime. It just gives such a cozy feeling, and it's just one of my favorite atmospheres. My daughter helped decorate this tree, so I was really thankful for her help in that. Turning around, we go into the dining room, where I have another tree this year. It was so fun that King of Christmas gave me another tree. It used to be at our old house, I didn't have room for even one full-size tree, and now I have room for two. They are pre-lit with a remote that can change the setting of the lights, and it's just so fun. You wouldn't believe it looking at the house right now, but I am actually starting to move towards minimalism. I never thought I would say that, but here I am. And here's looking out our front porch, and another project that I was glad to get done just barely in time for Christmas. I got this set for free and painted it with Black Dog Salvage furniture paint, of course. It snowed yesterday, and so everything's nice and cold with just a touch of snow. Something I sort of forgot about this past year was painting this trim above these windows and the door. I just forget about it during the summer, so maybe this summer I will remember to paint it. Okay, heading back through the living room and then into the mudroom, this is what you'll see. On the right, we've put this wall up in the entryway. We didn't get the ceiling done yet, but there's always time for that. The bathroom is being very enjoyed over this past year. We're very thankful to have this project done for the most part. We still need to put a new window in there to replace that one. I love holiday shower curtains. It just really brightens up everything, I think, and gives me a smile when I go in. So this is the mudroom where the dog has her crate, and this is the window that I realized could be used for a dog door, because we don't have a door on the back of the house to let the dog out into a fence. And so we are going to have the dog walk up this love seat. She's a big dog. And then we're going to put some sort of steps or ramp or something out this window so that she can go out into this fence. It's just roughed in. It's not attached at all. The posts are in. The posts are cemented in. But we need to work on the gates and the fence. And I just cannot wait to have this done so that we can easily let the dog in and out. That's something I've really missed having from our old house, is that dog fence. Back into the exercise room. Absolutely nothing has been done in this room, and it's okay, we can still use it. Okay, now we're gonna back out of this room and go back into the dining room, and we're going to enter the kitchen from the dining room. That's the closet. So here we are, living in our kitchen, using it. I tell you, I can clean it up and have a nice section for a picture, but then I turn around and somebody has put something there, and it's just called living with other people, and especially children, I think. Even though they're teenagers, somehow I think it might even be worse with teenagers. Because when they were little kids, they couldn't reach the counters and all that. Here's what the kitchen used to look like. These pictures are nice to remind us how far we've come. Here's the pantry. I have decided what I would like to use for a kitchen backsplash. I found a really nice gray glass tile. It's just a matter of implementing it now and purchasing the tile. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and go out this door and go around the house, because I do want you to see the outside before it gets too dark. So we have the dog on that lead, and sometimes she gets off of it. She gets out of her collar, she gets out of her harness. There's a cat area. So we really need that fence done because of the dog getting out. So we'll just go around the house a little bit. It looks a lot prettier in the spring when everything's growing. It's so pretty. So here's the fence on the back of the house. There's going to be a gate right there. There's going to be a gate on each of the three sides, really. A big gate for the mower, and then 2 people gates closer to the house. So back in the fall, I got a bunch of pumpkins, and I put different varieties out there in the garden. So we'll see if they will just seed themselves. That would be fun. I also planted onions out there in the fall, and that's something I have not done before. So that's the field that our neighbor is planning to put solar panels in. And if you can see those little black dots, there they are around the edge of our property, those are the evergreen trees that we planted. We planted about 30 of them last spring. And we're going to need to replace some because they didn't all make it. But we think it will look good when they grow up taller. Here's the rock wall garden area that I finally got finished. And here's some steps. I made several places where you can walk up through. So this is one of them. This is some broccoli that I'm growing. It was really fun to grow that. It started growing a lot better when it got cooler. Okay, now down to the basement. It's sort of hard to know just how to take you around. So anyways, I'm just stopping and starting. Not a lot of stuff down here. Doesn't seem like there's still plenty of room, but I have no intentions of filling up this basement. Basically, I put cool things down there that won't melt in the attic. Like candles and things, maybe chocolate. And then over here, it's all opened up because we had some bicycles in here that we gave away. So we gave about 5 of our old bicycles away to a missionary family. And I've used this area to paint the nativity scene. Here's a chest freezer that some neighbors gave me. I've been so thankful for that. And this is the area where it was flooding last year, but because of the trench, it has stayed just moist, just like normal moist, no water coming in anymore. So that is so nice. You don't appreciate things like that until you go through the trouble of it. Okay, so after we go up the basement steps, we're just going to turn and keep going up this other set of steps from the mudroom to the laundry room. I don't often take you up these steps. We have 3 sets of steps from the first floor to the second floor. These are the steepest, but it's good for your balance, good for your exercise, right? We had to get a new washing machine this year, but the dryer still works, so they're mismatched right now. And then we'll just turn again and keep going up the attic. Now, this is really an accomplishment. If you watched my other videos, you know that we had a problem with birds getting into the attic, and we didn't know where they were getting in, and we tried all kinds of things to try to bird-proof the attic and keep them out. And I am so pleased to say that this past summer we were completely bird-free because I finally found the spot where they were getting in, and we were able to have our roofer block it. And one day, when everything else is done, this is last on the list, I would love to finish these areas up here. I think it would be so much fun for a playroom, a teen hangout room, even a craft room. Here's the road out by the mailbox. It would just be so much fun. Bring some IKEA furniture up here, put it together, and just have some really cozy spots up there. Okay, now we are heading towards the home stretch to see the second floor. Let's look and hope. This is my daughter's room. She's done a really good job this year of cleaning it out and getting rid of things that she doesn't need anymore. She decorates it for Christmas too. She's really done some organizing in here. She likes having her own space to decorate. Got rid of a bunch of things. And then you turn and we have the craft room. So here's the craft room. It's always in a state of something is going on in here. I moved this. It's so much fun to be able to pull out supplies. Thank you. When I'm ready to do a project. All around. And it seems to work better for me. And then heading into our bathroom. This is the bathroom that my piano students use. Right? when they need one.
Oh, we have trim on this door now.
My husband got trim put up around that doorway.
I need to stain
so I still need to
the door
stain
jamb.
the unstained part on the inside of the jamb. Then going back through the closet, here's the cat. She's not supposed to be in there, but I had the doors open so I could do this video. Something I really had hoped we would have done by now would be the ceiling and that light up there. But it doesn't really affect us, you know, we're not stepping on it or anything. And it's just for looks. But I would love to get that done. The schoolroom, it's just another catch-all place. And then Luke's room. He has it cleaned up pretty well. And I'm going to actually let you look out this window. There's the dog fence. So you can see. We will put in a shelter for her, like a dog house of some kind. And here's looking out the front. This is where the sun sets, and it is just such a peaceful view. Beautiful when the corn is growing, beautiful when the snow is on it. Well, I hope you have enjoyed seeing the latest on our home renovations here at Century Farms. And I can't wait to see what this coming year brings and to tell you all about it. Goodbye until next time.